Welcome back again to some 0K action. As you can see, it's going to be a pretty big team game on the something map. It was called Hills something Battlefield, so it's a hilly battlefield sort of map. The water is pathable, as in it doesn't damage units or anything like that. And let's just skip the pre-game chatter. So there we go, got left versus right. And looks like we're going to have some early amphib action, nothing too unexpected there. Very early amphib action on the bottom actually. Looks like no one's actually going to be starting on the water at the top though. But yeah, both players here starting at the bottom though. Amphibs for your daddy, and I'm not really sure what Foulman's doing. He's just morphing up his commander. Just have a look actually. Oh. Wow, that water is incredibly shallow. By the looks of things. Interesting. Especially if you can stand that far above it. Huh, okay. Wow. Okay, land units probably can't pass through that water, but really, that's ridiculously shallow. So, elevation -9 and -9, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that land units cannot path through here still, but still it's pretty ridiculously shallow. In any case, yeah, we do have some initial flares coming in just to scout, and we'll just have a look at what both teams consist of. So we got Ralhop playing as Cloakies. Interesting given how big the map is. I suppose they can go up and down the hills. I'm assuming they can. Yep, while light vehicles and tanks and such cannot. So we got myself, Lightman, going for planes. Shortbots for Manu 12. More shortbots for Crack. Old Ghost Stalker going for jump jets. 400 for jump jets. Spiders for T-Llama. Gunships for Thunder. Interesting. Your daddy going for the amphibs, and on the right we've got Troll Foulman not going for any factories just yet. Interesting. Make Gorse. Well, actually, yeah, since Gorse can aim underwater, that might not be such a bad idea. I'm not entirely sure how that works compared to the Urchin in terms of cost effectiveness. I don't know what the hell happens there, but anyway. You also got Skillerman playing as jump jets, Melrick for Scorchers, light vehicles. Bella Moore something or other, that the font is a bit hard to read. With jump jets, spiders for Black Warrior, planes for Jummy, MM19 with spiders as well. Man, people really like spiders on this map. And amphibs for MM19 as well, actually. Oh no, wait a minute. No, Zivender is actually going to have spiders. Whoops. MM19 is the one with the amphibs. Wow, so alright, now that we got that rather long introduction out of the way, I don't think I really should have introduced them individually for such a big team game. But well, there we go. That's what's happening. So yes, looks like my counterpart on this map is going to be Jummy. And yeah, apart from that, oh, there we go. We got Abraham Lincoln actually going for heavy tanks, which I don't think anyone else is going for on the left. Rather surprising that Thunderbird is actually, oh no, just Thunder with a bunch of numbers, is actually just going for gunships. Well, we'll see how that works out actually. Yeah, in either case, battle lines basically being solidified mostly on our behalf from what I can tell, but hold the phone, we actually do have Zavender coming in with his nice little Toast Brot Commander, morphing up to level 3 from level 2. Level 2, he's got heavy machine gun, a repair system, personal cloak, and a fucking auto repair system again. So basically he's going to be a pain in the ass to handle, and I'm sure once he reaches level 3 he's going to be an even bigger pain in the ass. What's a pain in the ass for our opponents, I'm sure, is having these Banshees come in. Still, they're not particularly hardy, and they're kind of falling very easy, even without any dedicated anti-air. Wow, we've got level 3 for Skillerman as well. Plenty of core morphing happening. Slow beam morphed to disruptor beam with advanced targeting system on a support commander. Interesting way of doing things, to say the least. Very least, Ralhop has managed to keep his commander alive just barely. It's a bombardment commander with only assault cannon and advanced targeting systems, so won't be able to bombard that particularly far. But what the hell, should be better than nothing. Fireman coming in from the right as well with his level 3 Troll Commander as well. Another Strike Commander with Shotgun and Disintegrator Gun, and it looks like he's going straight for Ralhop. And in fact, doesn't even really need the disintegrator gun for that, just a shotgun would have done the job fine and dandy, although getting out of there is going to be a little bit tricky. Is he going to manage to survive? Oh my god, he might actually survive. That is going to be ridiculous if he does, because he literally just went straight into the middle of our forces there, for fuck's sake. And he's actually going to survive, I think. Unless if you... Nope, he's going to survive. Nope. I'll be damned. The last... Literally the last rocket from that Rocco manages to take him out. Very nicely done, actually. In fact, Fireman has decided to resign, and we've got a bunch of planes by Jumi coming back as well. I actually did a good job sending these Swifts basically to harass and sending them back when I actually sent in some serious anti-air against him. I think I mostly went for Hawks, which seem to mostly be dead, actually. In fact, I don't seem to have any air forces at all. God knows what the hell actually happened to them. We do still have Zavender's commander to contend with, but managing to destroy Skillar's commander there, not too shabby indeed. Now we just got this commander to contend with. What's in God's name? Oh, cluster bomb. Okay, so that's apparently how the cluster bomb actually works. Okay, as well as having plenty of auto repair systems. So as long as this commander manages to plague us, yeah, we're not going to have a very good time at the top though. Do have a couple of bombers coming in, which will whittle him down a bit. Still though, yeah, he's at the very least disarmed, so won't be able to, okay, temporarily was disarmed. Won't be able to fire for too long. There we go, that's a bit more like it. And can't cloak either, we do still have all these planes to worry about. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to build more up, that's for sure. Also got a whole bunch of roaches as well. Planes coming in a little bit far forward. With good reason, there's no anti-air, so they don't have to worry too much. And at the same time, we do still have Banshees leading the way, bizarrely enough. Banishers, on the other hand, well, as you can see, they do a great job in one-shotting these Banshees. Good old Banishers, yes, down they go. Yeah, Banishers can actually act as makeshift anti-air, especially since they actually have a decent range for a riot unit. They're, well, basically a riot slash skirmish hybrids, which is something you don't see too often. They're usually, I mean, dual roles like that, especially roles that don't exactly complement each other too well normally. Yeah, that's kind of hard to balance, but in my opinion, yeah, the unit is pretty well balanced. The Banisher, mostly due to the fact that it's incredibly expensive, and if we can just have the mouse over that. Incredibly expensive, and it doesn't really have that much health, and it doesn't exactly reload that quickly either, actually. So, cloaked puppies, eh? Too bad I missed that. And apparently Ghost Turret as well. The problem with this Ghost Turret, of course, is the fact that it does not have any radar, from what I can tell, or any sonar, should I say, to be able to reach underwater on its own, to be able to detect underwater, should I say, on its own. But oh well, what can you do? Jumi's forces continuing to dominate the air. I do finally have a combination of Swifts and Hawks of Bone coming up. Roaches apparently being launched as well by Crack. And in fact, actually very close to this commander. Might actually want to go in, or he could just ignore it entirely. It won't be able to one-shot it anyway, so I suppose it's just waiting for more juicy targets to come in. Ed Rush's own commander, just a battle comm morphing up to level 3. Probably nothing too special. We'll see what it morphs up to. Very special commander for Zavender, actually, up to level 5 and still alive. Crap loads of auto repair systems, high density plating, servos, cloak, cluster bomb and heavy machine gun. He's going to be a pain in the ass to take out, to say the least. Although he is starting to get a little bit far into our territory though. And we do have a bunch of roaches coming in. Ouch, chain exploding though. Yes, not exactly working out, to say the least. Yeah, roaches, no, that's definitely not what we need. What we definitely need are scuttles, and in fact we actually do have 2 players with freaking jump jets, so if they're willing to land 1 or 2 scuttles... Actually no, I think 1 would have been enough to one-shot him. In any case, damn it, I missed out on the commander getting destroyed. Well, in any case, down goes the commander. Huh. Due to combined arms fire, I'm presuming. A whole bunch of stuff was basically bearing down on him, and he was pretty close to our front lines, so I suppose it was kind of inevitable, but yeah. There you go, looks like my Air Force is starting to look slightly more serious as well, even though my Bomber Force is completely destroyed. But really, yeah, our opponents... What the hell was that? Anyway, all our opponents needed to do was just lend 1 Scuttle. I think one does 8,000 damage, and I think that guy only had... How much health did he had? 7,600. So yeah, one direct hit with the Scuttle would have been enough to destroy him. Would have been absolutely brilliant, especially given how much he actually costed. But, oh well, actually I thought Skillerman... I thought someone resigned. Apparently not. Okay, well... There you have it. Comms everywhere to worry about. Indeed. Yes, delivering metal, not exactly a good idea. I'm assuming he was referring to the Banshees being produced by Thunder, not really too sure. Yeah, actually no, noobs do learn. I mean, come on man, everyone was new at various games, or you know, just various things in general at one point, so really. It's just that some people learn a bit faster than others. I mean, God knows I've still got a few things to learn, despite the fact that I've played quite a few games. Yeah, still got plenty to learn, and I do still find myself in situations that I just don't really know what to do offhand, just because of the fact that I haven't faced that particular situation before. So, yeah, that's where things get interesting, to say the least. Indeed. Another thing getting interesting is these Venoms ironically getting stunned out. The Stunner is getting stunned out, bizarrely enough. Only temporarily, but more than long enough for us to bear down our forces on them, and yeah, try to basically reclaim the metal as well, actually, hopefully once we drive them back. We do still have a very sizable Spider Force coming in, and they are starting to get closer and closer to us, but lo and behold, here come my bombers to save the day, or my single Phoenix anyway to save the day. And yeah, it looks like Black Warrior is going to have none of that. Most of these forces were on fire there, taking quite a bit of damage, and yeah, just... Actually, these rogues really do a great amount of damage as well, actually, especially versus slow-moving spiders. Yeah, basically managing to get hits pretty much every time, really. So there you go. It looks like my Air Force is starting to look pretty serious as well. Should be able to take on Zhuomi's Air Force single-handedly, and in fact that's actually what we're going to be doing for no particular reason. I think I was just providing a bit of close fire, yeah, a bit of close supports for my Phoenix, which I didn't end up doing anything anyway, so there you go. Down goes one of my Hawks, but at the same time Zhuomi's Air Force is entirely destroyed, and I just have the Phoenix wandering around just to pretend to do something, I suppose. But hold the phone once again. A Wyvern coming in for Wyverns. A Wyvern coming in for Zhuomi. The sentence involving Wyverns didn't really make much sense there. And yeah, definitely will be ready to strike at any time. These Hawks probably won't be enough to destroy it. It does have crap loads of health. Not much health for the cost, mind you, but definitely crap loads of health for a single air unit. And why do we not have mid? That is a very good question. So that was a question posted by Skillerman by the looks of things. In fact, we actually got a bit of limited terraforming, presumably to help protect this metal extractor, which unfortunately is dead. And we've actually got a whole bunch of cloaked puppies being produced as well. Just have a look, actually. I see. Now I see why he went. Sorry about that. Now I see why he wanted to cloak them. As you can see, their blue detection radius is much smaller than their red attack radius. So yeah, now I see why he wanted to cloak them, actually. Very interesting way of handling things. Huh. One could almost say that actually makes them a little bit overpowered, but what the hell, we'll see what that works out, actually. Normally you don't see puppies getting cloaked at all. Well, actually, no, normally you don't see area cloak devices, but there you have it. In any case, yeah, we've got pandemonium happening all over the place. We're starting to make slow inroads on the top. On the bottom, though, not much is happening, though. Mostly just have a bit of a standstill. Pillager is being a pain in the ass, though. Starting to really assault our defences. Something randomly blowing up there. God knows what the hell got even blown up. I'm not entirely sure what that was, but yeah, there we go. We are trying. Growlhop does have one of his own gunships coming in as well. Oh, he actually teched up to gunships for some reason. It's rather bizarre. Already got a gunship play here. I mean, granted, he's not doing too much, but he's still gunships, though. He's actually doing something towards the middle for some reason. Brawl actually could stand to get out of there as well, maybe, yes. Nope, he's just going to land. Nope, he's actually just going to stay until the bitter ends. This player's getting a little bit wishy-washy and oh god. in the stuff that they're doing. They just keep on diverting their attention from one thing to another. I dare say those blunks, those... God, what is up with my tongue today? My tongue's going all over the place. But anyway, not those blungs, but those blast wings are not exactly making cost, but at the same time they're at the very least not contributing metal to our opponents. And there's a spider as well, managing to somewhat ward them back. The Raven's doing a bit more damage than the actual... Uncapped. Anyway, the Raven's doing a bit more damage than the actual Phoenixes, but still not too shabby. Where are my planes actually? Oh, there we go. They actually... There we go. Talk about audacity, eh? Sending them straight into the heart of an opponent's base. And, well, they only do have one single Swift for anti-air defense. Okay, that and a Defender. Not much else though. And bam, down goes the Wyvern within its own base even. That is great. Moan forces unfortunately are forced to retreat, and I do lose a couple of Hawks here and there. Nothing too significant. For the price of a Wyvern, I dare say that was definitely worth it. Looks like this Crab is going to have a bit of a hard time as well. Away he goes. We've also got some snipers shots being fired off somewhere else. Sives for Troll Esfailman, just defending. A bit of a strange unit to use for defenses actually. The fact that they don't have much health and they're kind of meant to be used for sneaking around, although if opponents try to get in, I suppose they'll act as a nasty surprise. Still, very strange that they'd be used as defenses of all things. But in any case, we do have some puppies coming in as well. They're not really going to pose too much of a threat, although they might be able to destroy the geothermal. In fact, they will actually. More puppies incoming. We'll finish it off. I did actually take out a few of them with the Phoenixes, I think. Pretty sure I did that, it just said it was off camera, which kind of sucks. That's all, we'll just take my word for it. One more puppy incoming, and not going to be able to do too much, so... Ah well, God knows I did try, and we actually don't have too much in terms of anti-air for opponents at the top right. They do try to send in a couple of Swifts for mobile anti-air. It's not going to make much difference. Down goes the Commander, and Jummy's infrastructure is going to get destroyed shortly thereafter. Oh well, geothermal at the very least can be salvaged and rebuilt, I suppose. Can be rebuilt, can make it faster, stronger, better, etc, etc. And actually, this is a very good, and nice as well, enfilade attack by Zivender, or at least it was, until he decided to keep on going towards the south, towards the middle portion of the map. But yeah, actually I did manage to get a nice little enfilade position temporarily on the Ducks, which are not actually going to be advancing forward at all, going to be beaten back by MM19's boys, or nope, he's actually going to advance forward and try to avoid their slow, puffy, purple projectiles as much as possible. More flames being dropped as well, not doing that much damage, but I suppose the spiders were somewhat clumped up, so better than nothing. These guys are on fire, retreating automatically, yeah, what the hell. And at the same time, Jummy's airplane plant is down, and he's got nothing else. No builders, got a geothermal I suppose, but apart from that, not much else. He is, yeah, just going to go down. He got a whole bunch of fleas coming in for some reason. But yeah, the Felon is going to take care of them pretty damn nicely, to say the least. Also had a comm around here. Oh, there we go. We actually do have Failman trying to sneak a comm in, and it might actually work. Yep, just going to go all the way here, although Nope is actually going to get detected by the wind gens, and before that happens we're probably going to get resignations anyway. Opponents just not able to handle our heat that we managed to put on them. We did manage to get a couple of attempted thrusts by our opponents, but yeah, overall, there goes the geothermal. Overall though, yeah, nope, they just weren't able to break us. Their expensive commanders just got blown to hell and back, and well, look at this. Failman's commander, well, he's doing a bit of damage here and there, but really, he costs over 6,000 metal, for God's sake. What does he even have, actually? Recon commander with 2 shotties, and auto repair systems all over the place, as well as auto flechette, high density plating, disrupt ammo, auto repair system, personal cloak as well. So he can take a bit of damage, he can jump around. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, in any case, there's a resignation, and there's a slowdown. Just close that. Quite a game indeed, and yeah, the commander, I think, getting self-destructed due to the resignation rather than getting destroyed outright. But still, that commander costs a crapload. Still an interesting tactic, actually, sending, I believe that was Roach transport combo, Roach gunship transport combo usually works better versus more stationary enemies rather than commander like that, but what the hell, still very interesting game nonetheless. And yeah, can't remember what map it was on, but hopefully I'll remember to put the correct name in the description. Otherwise, I mean, really, it's a Helia map. What more do you need to know? So there you go. I shall see you all next time.